Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Time for part 3 of my travel series. In part 1 and 2, I have already given you an ultimate guide to Ooty and Mysore. So if you haven't checked them already, I will link them in the description box. Do check them out. So after Ooty and Mysore, it was time for us to visit Coorg, officially called Kodagu, which is the most popular hill station of Karnataka. Beautiful waterfalls, sprawling green landscapes, mystical mountain tops, and lovely flora and fauna are some of the attractions that make Coorg such a great location for a holiday. It is also the largest producer of coffee in India. At Coorg, our first stop was Dubare Elephant Camp, which is a training camp for elephants. You need to cross Kaveri River through a boat to reach the other side where the elephants are. Boat ride is at a very nominal price and it's just a 10-minute ride. You can also cross it on foot from the part where there is less water, but it can be little bit slippery. After crossing the river by boat, you will need to walk a bit to reach the point where the elephants are. And then you will reach the actual part of the camp. Then you will find elephants of all ages. They basically train these elephants here and then leave them in the forest in the evening. Next morning, these elephants comes back to the camp on their own. You can feed these elephants for 20 rupees or can give them bath for 100 rupees. And of course, you can click some pictures with them, which is absolutely free. In the evening, we did some shopping from Coorg. So Coorg is famous for spices, coffee, chocolates, red wine and banana silk sarees. So if you are at Coorg, do purchase these items from here. Don't forget to check my shopping haul video to know what all I purchased from this trip. That video will be up on Wednesday, so don't miss that out. Next day, we visited Namdroling Monastery, also called Golden Temple. It is an ideal escape from the hustle and bustle of the city life. The enclosed calm and spiritual ambience of the place welcomes all the visitors. This monastery is located around 6 kilometers from Kushalnagar and the entry is of course free. The major attraction of this place are the 40 feet tall golden Buddha statues. The walls of the temple and institution are decorated with beautiful paintings depicting the characters from Tibetan Buddhist mythology. The garden around this monastery are absolutely stunning and will give you some cool photo opportunities. Also, you will find some shops around this monastery where you can find some Tibetan items and some other cool stuff. At Coorg, our next stop was Kaveri Nisarga Dhama, which is a 64-acre island located 3 kilometers from Kushalnagar. It is an island with lush foliage of thick bamboo groves, sandalwood and teak trees surrounded by river Kaveri. The island is accessible through a hanging rope bridge. You can enjoy boating, shopping and ziplining at this place. Definitely a must visit. This place also had some tree houses. This was a very calm place with some wonderful scenic beauty. I also enjoyed ziplining at this place, which was just for 100 rupees. Ziplining has become quite popular at Coorg and you can find it at numerous places. The thrill of ziplining from the scenic mountain fronts over the river valleys and thick forests cannot be described into words. Next, we visited Raja's Seat, which is a seasonal garden of flowers and artificial fountains. It is one of the most important tourist spots in Madikari of Coorg district. From here, you can see peaks, cliffs, and valleys. You can enjoy sunset here, but I will recommend you to enjoy the sunset at Madalpatti Sunset Point, which was our next stop. Apart from scenic beauty, there is not much to see here. If you don't have time, then you can skip this place. On our way to Sunset Point, we stopped at Abbey Falls, which are located 8 kilometers from Madikari, Coorg. The waterfall is located between private coffee plantations with stocky coffee bushes. You will need to cross some 150 steps to reach the falls, which will take you about 10 to 15 minutes. You can only enjoy the falls from a distance and can't go inside the water or even close to it. After Abbey Falls, it was time for Madalpatti Sunset Point. In the blushing green environs of Coorg are the Madalpatti Hills that serves as a perfect treat to sore eyes and tiresome souls. Madalpatti Hills are crowned at a height of 1600 meters and is situated at around 18 kilometers from Madikari, Coorg. To reach this place, you will need to hire a jeep, which will charge you 2500 rupees for the trip. Maximum 5 people can sit in the jeep apart from driver. Road to the actual point is kacha with a lot of gravels and stones, but the scenic beauty is breathtaking. It will take you about 30 minutes to reach the exact point.
On this journey we will find our souls begin to intertwine. Your heart of gold so pure, divine, and I.
Once you reach at the top, you will need to trek for about 200 meters to reach the exact sunset point. Going to the sunset point in Coorg. It's 5:20 now and sun will set at around 6:10. Let's see. When you get at the top, the view is phenomenal. The sound of breeze and calmness entering your ear is undescribable. The cliffs and peaks of the Western Ghats can be clearly seen from the top. After sunset, we had to take the same Kacha road again to reach the parking where our car was parked. It was completely dark, and the only light that was coming was from our Jeep's headlight. It was really adventurous. Our driver was very polite and interactive. He was telling us how only a few families lived at Madapatti, and his family was one of them. I will add a small clip of my dad having a conversation with him. It was completely dark inside the Jeep, so you can't really see anything but can hear him speak.
तो आपके भी ये कॉफी स्टेट थोड़ा है सर, थोड़ा है। तो उसमें आप लेबर लगाते हो या खुद ही अपने आप तोड़ लेते हो? लेबर सर, लेबर है। मेरा 15 एकड़ है। 15 एकड़, उसमें कितना उग जाता है? 1 एकड़ को 40 बैग होता है सर कॉफी।
Next day, while going back to Bangalore to catch our evening flight to Delhi, we left early from Coorg and stopped at Srirangapatna, which is a town located near Mysore with a great historical significance. Tipu Sultan's destroyed palace, also known as Lal Mahal, is situated at Srirangapatna. After the death of Tipu Sultan, Britishers destroyed the Lal Mahal completely, and you can see its ruins here. According to history, Sir Stephen, then governor of Madras, ordered to demolish the palace in such a way that its huge teak beams and other pieces of timber were brought to Ooty and used in the construction of a church. The roof of that church is still supported by the pillars taken from this palace. Sadly, you won't find many people visiting Lal Mahal. There is no guide who can tell you more about this place, and if you are someone who don't love history, then this place might bore you. At Srirangapatna, we next visited Tipu Sultan's summer palace, which is a must-see place. It was the summer residence of Tipu Sultan till his death in the year 1799 during the 4th Anglo-Mysore War. Though the surrounding area of the palace is big, the palace building itself is little small when compared to other palaces. The paintings on each side of the wall are spectacular and have their own history. The rare and treasured weapons, furnitures and pictures of Tipu Sultan, his family and his ministers are also astonishing and eye-catching. You can also take a guide to know about this place more. At Srirangapatna, you will also find the point where Tipu Sultan's body was found after he was killed. A fenced area with a stone marks the area where his body was found. Just before reaching Bangalore airport, we stopped at Vidhan Saud, which is one of the most famous landmarks of Bangalore. The magnificent building is spread over 60 acres and is built up in Dravidian architecture. You will need to take special permission to go inside, but you can of course click pictures outside the largest legislative building of India. That's it for part 3 of my travel series. I hope you enjoyed the ultimate guides of Ooty, Mysore and Coorg. Do subscribe to my channel and don't miss the final video of this series, which will be a shopping haul video of my trip, which will be uploaded on Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Till then, bye bye. Take care.